Greetings, fellow exiles and giant hunters. So, we're camping out of the van here at the Self Reliance Festival this weekend. We're having a blast, learning all kinds of good stuff. We can make videos and talk about some of the stuff we've learned, some good life-changing things we've learned about fitness and some other preparedness topics. And we're also going to be able to help teach our group some stuff we've learned. And we still got a whole nother day of this stuff left. So, but I want to show you our van set up and how we're sleeping out of the van. Right now, Sarah's cooking. So she's making some chicken sandwiches for us. So we got the propane grill, portable table. We got the 2 folding chairs. We got our cooler set up here. And then let me swing you around a little bit here to show you the one last thing that's out of frame. Alright. This is a tote full of all of our small stuff, but we can use it as a auxiliary table or set it between the chairs to use as like an end table. And we have our 3-gallon water jug with the spigot sitting on it. So let me show you the part you really care, how we sleep inside the van comfortably. An air mattress we have to sleep in. When we're done, it'll fold up and it'll go in that box of the smaller stuff. We got our pillows. Those are just off of our bed. Blankets off of our bed. And then this sleeping bag, we can use it as an extra layer if we do get cold. But what it's primarily going to do is go between the back door of the van and the sleeping pad, or the air mattress, to keep the pillows from flopping around weird. And this air mattress has its own built-in pump that's 120 volts. And I know you're asking, where do we get 120 volts in our van? Well, we got 2 options, and I'll show you both of them. So over here where you can get more sun than the van, I set up our little folding 100-watt solar panel. So it just folds up like this. I'm going to go ahead and put it away because it's getting evening and we don't have very much sun. And then that runs into the back of our Anker solar charger, or solar generator. I hate that term, but that's what they call it. This is their smallest one. It has 2 ungrounded 115 volt outlets, 2 high-speed USB A's, high-speed USB C, 12 volts out. This USB C is both out and in. And then it has the DC end on the back. And we have a wall charger at home for it. We have the adapter so we can plug it into a cigarette lighter when we drive. Oh, it also has this cool night light too. So this is where we get the power to run the air mattress. And in the future, we plan on using this to do some crock-pot cooking and some other more maybe electronic-y stuff when we go camping with the kids. Try to make the kids a little bit more comfortable and get used to camping before we move them into more roughing it stuff. Alright, so inside the van here we got the end of the air mattress, and like I said, the nice warm fleece blankets off of our bed at home. That way we don't have to have special camping blankets or any of that crap. We do have sleeping bags and stuff like that for doing tent camping, but that's not for this. Alright, and then between the air mattress and the back of the front seats, we have our bug out bags. These are mostly just here for emergencies, but because we're like 8 hours from home, so our everyday carry bag. Sarah's everyday carry bag is on her side of the bed. Then we got some of our clothes. My tool bag. Normally we wouldn't take this on a camping trip, but it's in here because we stopped at my cousin's house, and if he needed any help working on anything around his house, I wanted to make sure I had my tools to do that. And then on the other side, underneath Sarah's bug out bag, is the toolkit for the automotive repair stuff for the van, like wrenches and ratchets and sockets and all that stuff. And then also, normally sets where I'm setting if we're not walking around, is my Haversack. We use this for camping mostly, But for the Self Reliance Festival here, the only thing we've been carrying around in there is the water bottle we use, sunscreen. We have some stuff we've bought in the back here. We bought Paul Wheaton's skip book. We'll be going through that in some videos. Paul Wheaton's permaculture playing cards. And just in case of emergencies or any problems, some TP. I doubt they'll run out in the Porta Johns, especially at a Self Reliance Festival, but hey, we should be self-reliant too. And then my glasses clean wipes for me and Sarah.
We did use the toilet paper on the way down here.
Oh yeah, we did use one of the rolls of toilet paper. The one out of the that Foot Locker, because we stopped at a gas station. They didn't have a working bathroom. We went to the next gas station and their bathroom didn't have any toilet paper or soap. So we used the hand sanitizer and toilet paper out of the Foot Locker. And then we have the 2 towels up here. They're not only for drying because they have showers here, but also they're handy if we get muddy or dirt on our feet, we can wipe off with the towels as we get in and out of the van. And then it's hard to see. I'll show you it at a different angle. But we have a curtain in front of the front seats that'll help block out light. And those windows aren't tinted, so I doubt anybody would want to look in at us and watch us sleep. That'd be creepy, but it does prevent creeps from being creepy. Here in the front seat, looks like we have a bunch of, well, we do have a bunch of stuff up here. Looks like a big mess, but there is a method to this madness. This is mostly stuff we either need to get away from the back end where we're living out of, but still need to have relatively easy access to. And also we can take all this stuff and quickly and easily throw it in the back to get it out of the way if we have to drive. So we have this tote here. This is all the stuff to put the canopy on the back of the van, which we're not doing because it takes some time. We need more practice at it, and it's not really the weather where we need it. We got the poles for it. My laundry, or my bag of clothes. That green thing is a pop-up shower. Like I said, they have their shower, but we brought it anyway because we weren't 100% sure how the trip's going to go, especially with an extra stop in there. This is something that we're hoping to test, but didn't get around to it. Maybe we'll fill it up tomorrow. But inside here is my shower shoes. And then this is a portable shower. So it's a black bag you fill full of water. It's like 3 gallons, I think. And then you turn the air pump on that comes with it. And then it has like a sprayer for your kitchen sink. So you wet yourself, soap up, then rinse yourself off with it. It's a little chilly to be using this right now, but we brought it. This will probably go in some sort of permanent van camping kit as we organize stuff around the house. We've been doing a lot of videos on organizing, making kits, because if we have everything made into kits, it makes packing and unpacking and sorting and knowing where things are at easier. Let me show you what's on top of here. My new rain gear, because I can't find my rain pants. Let me try not to get so close to me. Alright. And if you're not enjoying the video quality of this, well, the video is free, and you know what they say, you get what you pay for. So my new rain gear, because I didn't have any rain pants, my old rain gear, Sarah's rain gear, our sweaters, our hats, keep the sun off of us. If it's a light rain where we don't put the right rain gear on, it keeps the rain off our glasses. And then that's a small lunch box with some medicine and stuff in it, and like Sarah's insulin. And then down there we have a box of trash. And then that's pretty much the tour of it set up in camping mode. Tomorrow after we pack up, I'll show you it all packed up and ready to travel with. Alright, it may look kind of messy, but we converted the van over into driving mode. Driving mode. It's like a transformer. But basically, we got our trash here that we need to stop throw away when we get home. But we put the heavy stuff, like my tool bags, and the bug out bags over there, up against the back of the front seats. That way if we get in a wreck while we're driving, these won't fly up and go anywhere. Then we put the our things that we need easiest access to. So our clothes bags and that kind of everyday carry bags right here where they're easy to get at, and they've kind of spilled over and taken up the whole middle section of the van. And then on the back seat, move the camera here so you can see. Across the back seat, we put it up and we put all of our pillows, dirty laundry bag, blankets, that kind of stuff up here. Because if we get in a wreck, if these things fly forward, it's a pillow. It's not gonna hurt. Let me show you the back, how we stack that in to make sure we got all this stuff so we can get at it, and it's safe if we do get in a wreck. So, put the chairs and tables and other tall stuff up here because they sit in there nice and they can't go flying around. And then we have the foot locker here, and underneath the foot locker is the cooler. So you can just pull the cooler out to get access to the foot locker. Ideally we put them the other way around, but the cooler's heavy and I don't think the foot locker's strong enough for that. And again, the foot locker just has like small doodads, like our small kitchen stuff in it, other small assorted things. And then the curtain rod and the poles for the canopy, they're put in here, and they're put in going this way. So if the van we get rear-ended by a semi or something, the van gets squished, that these are not the direction they'll like turn into javelins and spear us. We're gonna sit down and make a list of all the stuff we used and didn't use and what we should bring. We'll put that kind of stuff down in the comment section when me and Sarah make that list. So hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps you figure out how you can sleep and pack and camp out of a van or an SUV or whatever you got, so you can go on more adventures and more camping adventures, have more fun in life, and also be more prepared, because we're gonna have all these things once staged and in kits and stuff. Like most of the stuff will be hidden behind one of the couches in the house. So if there's any kind of disaster and the sheriff knocks on the door and says you got 15 minutes to get out of the house, we can quickly pack up, head out of Dodge, and be able to set up a campsite somewhere with our tent and everything in the van and sleep in it and be comfortable and warm and happy while everybody else ran out of their house and they got like one blanket and a half full water bottle and they don't know what to do. They're in a panic. We'll be set up and be fine and be ready to go. And it's good practice for that, to get out and camp, and it's also a lot of fun. We had a blast this weekend.
Yes, we did.
Sarah just yelled yes we did if you couldn't hear. So that's all I got for today, and remember, we as people will start rebuilding.